Imagine waking up one cold winter morning. You pull back your curtains, expecting to see the busy streets of London beginning another ordinary day. But instead, you see nothing. Not because it's still dark, but because a thick, poisonous cloud has swallowed your entire city. The buildings have disappeared. The roads have vanished. Even the person standing just a few feet away is impossible to see. The air burns your lungs with every breath. People begin coughing. Children cry. Drivers abandon their cars because they can no longer see the road. It sounds like the beginning of a disaster movie. But this really happened. And although it lasted only 5 days, it changed the future of London and the way the world thinks about clean air forever. To understand how, we have to travel back to December 1952. At the time, London was powered by coal. Homes burned coal to stay warm, factories burned coal to keep production running, and steam trains filled the air with smoke. Normally, the wind carried that pollution away. But during one freezing week, a rare weather condition trapped the smoke over the city. Hour by hour, it mixed with the winter fog, creating a thick, toxic smog that covered London. At first, people thought it was just another foggy day. They were wrong. Visibility became so poor that buses stopped running, drivers abandoned their cars, and some people couldn't even see their own feet. The poisonous air crept into homes, hospitals filled with patients struggling to breathe, and children, the elderly, and those with existing illnesses suffered the most. Even movie theaters closed because the smog drifted inside the buildings. For 5 terrifying days, London was almost completely paralyzed. Then, on December 9th, a strong wind finally swept the poisonous cloud away. But the disaster wasn't over. In the weeks that followed, thousands of people died from illnesses linked to the toxic air. Later studies estimated that around 12,000 lives were lost. Outside, life had almost completely stopped. Movie theaters stayed open, but audiences couldn't see the screens because the smog had drifted inside. Football matches were cancelled. Flights were grounded. Boats on the River Thames struggled to navigate. The entire city seemed frozen in time. And still, the smog refused to leave. One day passed, then another. For 5 long days, London remained trapped beneath a deadly blanket of pollution, while many more suffered lasting health problems. The tragedy shocked Britain. It proved that air pollution wasn't just dirty. It could be deadly. Just 4 years later, the British government passed the Clean Air Act of 1956, introducing stricter pollution controls and encouraging cleaner fuels. That law became a turning point and inspired cleaner air policies around the world. Over the years, many other countries introduced similar environmental protections, inspired by the lessons learned from London's darkest days. Today, when cities monitor air quality, when governments issue pollution warnings, when cleaner energy replaces dirtier fuels, part of that story begins with those 5 terrifying days in December 1952. The Great Smog lasted less than a week, but its impact has lasted for generations. It reminds us that the greatest dangers are not always the ones we can see. Sometimes, the most dangerous threat is simply the air we breathe.